Political turmoil at Westminster has been a baptism of fire for him and has kept him busy with a steady stream of formal duties, overseeing the process of approving the appointment of a conveyor belt of new ministers. The 73-year-old monarch will hold his final meeting with his first Prime Minister at an audience shortly after the result of the next Conservative leadership contest is announced on October 28. Ms. Truss, who rang the monarch on Thursday to inform him of her intention to resign, will have to meet the king on October 28 or soon after to tender her resignation formally before he asks her successor to form a government, as convention dictates. Palace officials would not say exactly when he was informed, but the king was at Buckingham Palace on Thursday holding the first audiences of his reign, with diplomats presenting their credentials as newly appointed representatives of their countries in London. He welcomed the Ukrainian ambassador Vadim Prystaiko and the High Commissioner for Pakistan Muazzam Ahmad Khan, and later held an audience with the President of Togo, Faure Gnassingbe. Ms. Truss's 44 days in power may have made her the shortest-serving Prime Minister in British history, but she became the first to serve under two monarchs since Sir Winston Churchill in 1952. She took on the role 2 days before the death of Queen Elizabeth II. Sources say the king's relationship with her has not been as awkward as it has looked. Last week, when the king was filmed welcoming Ms. Truss to the first of what was supposed to be weekly audiences at Buckingham Palace, he appeared to be summing up the mood of the nation when he was heard saying, "Back again. Dear oh dear." Anyway. However, it is understood they had just spent 2 hours together at a Privy Council meeting, and that was his way of making light of meeting so soon again. They met on several occasions after the Queen's death, the first time on September 9, the day after he acceded to the throne. Ms. Truss shared her condolences with the new king, and he replied, "You are very kind. It was the moment I have been dreading, as I know a lot of people have. We'll try to keep everything going. Come have a seat." Ms. Truss advised the new king, a veteran environmental campaigner, not to attend the COP27 climate change conference in Egypt in November, a decision he accepted despite speculation that it had caused tension. They last met at Buckingham Palace on Wednesday evening for her second weekly audience after he had presided over a Privy Council meeting early. Prime ministers have tended to use their confidential weekly meetings with the monarch almost as therapy sessions where they can offload their concerns about political and personal matters, knowing that the monarch will not share them with anyone else. His mother's 70-year reign spanned 15 prime ministers, and at this rate the king may soon be catching up with her, Wags observed on Tuesday.